going to be Teamer Adventures versus Rakdos Midrange. And the Teamer's Adventure deck has Obosh. Yeah. Companion. So that means no creatures with converted mana cost. You can only play creatures with an odd converted mana cost. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Alright. Now we're just waiting for them to connect. And it looks like they're connected just in time. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Oh, look at that. I got both names. Can you, a round timer?
I do.
Pretty then.
Yeesh. Amateur.
Yeah. Works.
Shouldn't someone have to buy?
It
Or
depends.
maybe somebody had to buy last time.
Maybe. Excellent. There we go. So Rakdos Sacrifices versus Teamer Adventures by Dark Blood and Wesley here. Those are some pretty... I really like the hand, even though there's a lot of lands for the Teamer side, because he can play out all his things. And it looks like he's got... oh yeah, Mammoth. So every time a land comes into play, it gets +2/+2, which is incredible.
Do we have a contest for a round?
Yeah, and I'm going to start the contest right now.
Sweet.
Thank you very much for asking, Sweet and Salty.
It was my pleasure.
As soon as I can start, Valheim Booster Pack giveaway.
I never sent you the second guy's link. It's just sitting in your messages.
Oh, good. I got it. So Teamer deck is on the play. Oh, this is awesome. Just had to shrink his name a little, make it all fit.
Wow, there was an error claiming my bonuses.
No way, it didn't work? So, Skyclave here is not the best card to have, but if you can find a third land or have something to sacrifice, it just gives value in the later game. Looks like somebody's messaging you there.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to go in and attack here. Skyclave can't block. So there's no point in not attacking. It's going to take care of the 1/1 so that way Lovestruck Beast can't attack. It's pretty smart, actually. So this is round 2 of a 5-round event. Ooh, not only is this Obosh, but this is taking turns Obosh. So he's going to be playing a lot of blue cards, Brazen Borrowers. And while Keeper here allows them to draw more cards. Oh, this is excellent. Don't forget to enter in the draw Kaldheim booster pack. I will mail it out to anyone in the world. Well, anywhere I can mail it to, I guess. The right answer. So a second Bone Crusher here is going to take care of the End Wall Keeper, which is really smart because not only is it a 1/1 for Lovestruck Beast, but it also it also draws card. So definitely don't want that card. Player 2, there we go. That card has been the backbone of the reason why Teamer Adventures even does so well. It's because even though they're small creatures, they have big bodies, they can draw cards. It just goes into the late game very, very well. The second round is really clear. I like this. Both clients are doing really well. Although there's no really good reason, except that Skyclave can just keep attacking. It can't block, so there's not a lot of value in bouncing this, which makes perfect sense. Wesley here is just going to go ahead and sacrifice it, draw some cards, and gain value later on. That's exactly what I would do. Maybe he doesn't realize that it can't block. Not really sure why bounce that. Getting your 4th land is also really good here. What if he plays out Wolf Rider, or he plays out a bigger body and Bone Crusher? Well, you can also bring Skycave back, but Skycave can't block, so the Teamer Adventure deck is simply going to be able to allow, it's simply going to apply pressure and with no interference. You can't even attack into a Lovestruck Beast. The Teamer deck is getting to the point where it can play all runs Epiphany here, and I think it wants to do that. It's going to foretell it. All runs Epiphany is a very powerful card. Foretelling it only makes it cost 1 less, but like the Teamer Adventure deck simply has to have enough pressure, take a couple of turns, and it can end the game. And being at 6 life, Skyclave can't block, so the Rakdos deck really needs to find a better answer. And it's running out of, it doesn't have enough mana to do everything. So playing Roast Rider here allows it to have 2 bodies to block, which is fine. And only 2 creatures will be able to talk, the Mammoth and Obosh. So, I mean, it could trade effectively with a Mammoth, but playing a land here is going to allow the Mammoth to get +4/+4. Yeah, it's going all in here. And of course, Obosh allows it to, I think it's double its power.
How do you receive 2 tickets?
If somebody is a subscriber, they get 2 tickets.
Fancy, fancy. How do I make my own emoji? Emotes.
I will show you, and we're off to sideboard.
Exciting, I'm actually getting to watch this time.
That's great.
It is. And you know what else is cool? Not 1 ticket has been submitted yet. Almost.
Wow.
I know. I love Colossus. He's such a good card.
Colossus is a great card. Is Obosh? O-B.
O-S-H.
O-S-H. Right.
Oh, I broke my
Did you really?
broke the clip off.
We did not see any Croxes in the first.
I haven't seen Crocs up in forever.
Yeah. I think Croxa is a very powerful card. And we're off to round 2.
Oh, I'm on level 2. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of levels today. These are two
Because
good
I'm-
opening hands.
Is it because I'm interacting with the page?
Yeah, so the more you, through Melee 6, the more you interact with the Discord, the higher level you get. You can go from uncommon to mythic.
Definitely not.
But you're an owner. Doesn't really matter. So for all of those who are receiving tickets for the pack, if you, I mean, obviously you have to be a follower first, so thank you very much. But if you subscribe to the channel, you get an extra free entry. So sweet and salty, one of the things that we were talking about is giving away random prizes to our competitors. So I was thinking we should take one of these promo packs for Kalheim, and we can put a note in the Discord that anybody with a 3-2 record, you get to choose one of the players. We can mail it out to them. It looks like Rakdos here is definitely putting a lot of pressure on the board. Bouncing Robber of the Rich is really good because it had less cards in hand, which means it just would have started exiling and drawing cards off of the Adventures deck. Deathos is a really powerful card. And it's really good against Graveyard and Croxa decks. So the adventure deck here is it foretelled a Aura Epiphany and has a Brazen Borer that it can flash in at any time. Yeah, oops. That's a lot of pressure here. I'm surprised that he didn't play Rankle as well. Game over. Oh, that didn't take long. Rakdos evens up the match at 1 game apiece. That was an easy sideboard for the Rakdos Sacrifice deck. What changes? God of Destiny is a really good card. I can't see him cutting that card. Just doesn't make any sense if he does. It's pretty much all he's got against Graveyard Hate. It's tough. Very, very tough. Because all the creatures are converted mana cost 3 or less here, having I had a total mind blank. Sorry. Claim the Firstborn from the Rakdos side allows them to steal all small creatures. So he definitely wants to have bigger creatures. He can't go too big. He'll just go underneath them. Rakdos deck will just go underneath them, for sure.
For sure.
Totally messed this up.
What did you do?
Maybe not. Yeah. So the Teamer Adventure deck is going to be on the play here. He's kept his hand. Got a counter spell, a removal spell, and a creature. Rakdos deck is just deciding if it's going to keep them all. I guess I switched too quickly. Looks like he mauled. This looks like a better hand. He's going to keep it. He's got 3 lands. He's got Wolf Strider. He's putting Rankle back, which gives him Robber of the Rich. Oh, he went to 5. So he's got 3 lands, can play everything as in hand, but he's got a turn 2 haste creature. But with the adventure deck on the play, I don't really see Spikefield Hazard doing anything, but top decking a Bone Crusher is really going to take care of that Robber of the Rich. So right off the bat, Adventures can definitely stop the pressure from the Rakdos Sacrifice deck and put some pressure of its own on. Just by top decking a Bone Crusher. Of course, he didn't know he's going to play that, so he doesn't have any untapped mana, which is no help. I can't see him leaving that on the battlefield. Taking care of it right away makes total sense to me.
Should have got those My Little Pony sleeves.
My Little Pony sleeves.
Dark Blood. Playing with My Little Pony sleeves.
Oh. Oh yeah.
And what is Wesley playing with? Slivers?
Slivers, it looks like.
Yeah.
I got you some sleeves. Which, by the way, if you join our Discord in the links below, you can have access to all of the most common or all of the public arena codes that are out there, dating back to almost a year and a half ago.
Nice. And you added the new sleeves from the other day?
I did.
Still.
I'm telling you, man, having a Roast Rider and a Claim the Firstborn here is incredible. It allows him to steal the Mammoth. He can play a land, increase the power and toughness of the Mammoth, So he can hit for 5-8. No, he's not playing land. That's so weird. He could have hit for 8. 6-8. Yeah, he could have hit for 8 there.
Oops.
Oh, maybe he's got a plan. And he also didn't play Shutter Skull out as a land. I'm dying to see Croxa.
Who's playing Croxa?
The Rakdos Sacrifice deck. It's only a 2 of, but
I can only see one screen, so I don't know who's. Oh, Wesley is playing it.
yeah, he has it in his deck. He doesn't have any on him.
Okay.
Or in his hand, I should say.
Right.
Saw it coming, baby. He's going to counter that spell. Boom, just like that. I would foretell the second saw it coming here. And that's what I would do. The Rakdos Sacrifice, only having 3 mana here, even though he's got a Shadow Skull in hand, is still chipping away and doing very, very well against the adventure deck. He's keeping the board clear. I'm telling you, those Claim the Firstborns are scary as heck. Having an Endwall Keeper and playing out a Bone Crusher here allows them to draw a card. It's too bad he didn't have another green mana source, because he would cook. Oh, now he does. He also...
I can't remember. Does Claim the Firstborn have a mana requirement?
Yes, it does. I think it's 3 or less.
3 or less.
Let's bring it up. Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less.
Almost everything in the adventure deck.
Pretty much, except for Goldspan Dragon.
Right.
Like, Claim the Firstborn here is exactly. See, it's going to steal Bone Crusher Giant. It's going to kill Endwall Keeper. And with Ghost Rider, it can sacrifice the Bone Crusher Giant at end of turn, allowing it to scry anything to the top that he needs and anything that he doesn't want away.
Mm-hmm.
And the adventure deck being tapped out here, like, I'm surprised he didn't block. He's at 2 life. Although he does have a Bone Crusher, not a Bone Crusher, Lovestruck Beast in hand. And Allrad's Epiphany here allows them to take another turn if he so chooses. What's the best play? Do you play out the Lovestruck Beast, put more creatures on the board? Of course, obviously his opponent does not know that he has a Heartless Act in hand, which is going to clear out the Lovestruck Beast almost instantly. He's leaving up the counterspell, which will basically allow him to keep the Lovestruck Beast. That's kind of cool. He's definitely showing his opponent that he's not willing to block with the Endwall Keeper. So I might as well attack him for 1, because no matter what happens, he's not blocking with it. So what he doesn't realize is that having a counter spell up is going to take care of the Heartless Act here. So unless he tops deck another Heartless Act, there's a very good chance that... Ooh, Rankle! And that's it. That's going to be the game. Rankle's going to win it. Rankle wins the game. Because he cannot block a flyer. Oh, thanks, babe.